Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys. Amazing viewer. So, Spirit has a message for you, an immediate message you are meant to hear today. If you found this video, then I do believe there is a message waiting for you. Now, I do ask you to use your intuition. What you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is sitting right with you and that it is resonating. So we will lay out the cards. I have pre-shuffled oracle cards that I've not looked at, but to guide you into your pile, we'll take a look at 3 options for this pick a card. We'll ask Spirit for clear and concise messages here for the viewer in regards to this immediate message for the viewer. Pile number 1, and you guys have the card of Speak with Dead. Speak with Dead. All right, option number 2. For pile number 2, we have Speak with Plants. And for option number 3, we have this card. It has no writing on it. It's an eyeball and a hand. That looks like it's coming out of the eyeball. And there's a lot of radiance coming from this card. So 1, 2, 3, I'll hold them up again so you guys can take a look. Option 1, we have Speak with the Dead. Option 2, we have Speak with Plants. And option 3, we have this eyeball with the hand. And I'll leave the video running for a bit. The timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It will take you directly to your pick. I will see you guys at your pick. All right, pile number 1. You guys chose to Speak with the Dead. And I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy as well as Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. For this pile, that does not have to be your sun, moon, rising. It could just be the energy in which we're going to be sitting with this message, okay? But I do ask you to use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is the right message for you, okay? And so I will lay out these pre-shuffled oracle cards. I've not looked at them, which will give you an opportunity to tune your intuition into mine. All right, but I do want to tap into this energy first. And what I am picking up is that there is someone who's crossed over that you know, and as a message here for you. So it is coming from someone you know who's crossed over. Now this could be an ancestor that you have not met. I do not feel this is a guardian angel or like an unworldly being so much as it is someone that was a part of the living and is now crossed over. That has a message for you. Okay? Interesting. Let's take a look. So we have slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. Okay, very straightforward there. We have 18, or the number 9, with the power of purpose. 9 is the Hermit, which is all about introspection, and it is removing ourselves. So it is an energy of slowing down and sometimes stopping altogether here. I am getting a Wheel of Fortune type energy here with this imagery, although it is also looking like a dartboard with a target here. I'm getting Sagittarius energy. So the power of purpose Virgo energy coming through with the Hermit. And then we have 44 with Divine Matrix. 44 is about integrity as a foundation, treating the earth as home and a temple, and manifestation and leadership. And look, we have another circular thing here, which is also looking like Wheel of Fortune. It has all the zodiac signs, what it appears to be the zodiac signs or planetary signs. It's also reminding me of a safe, like one of those safes at the bank. Okay, Divine Matrix. Okay, and we have 39, or the number 12, Wish Upon a Star. So a lot of Aquarius energy coming through. Inner child energy coming through as well with this child, Wish Upon a Star. Okay, and then we have Contribution with this beautiful tree and a heart. Tree is all about our ancestors and our family lineage. It is also about health, stability, security. And we have number 13, which is connecting back to this skull, which is giving me death, Scorpio energy, constellation galaxy. Andromeda sacrifice. Sacrifice. Okay, and then we have savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Looks like a bubble bath here. Some wine, a candle, some music, a rose, some perfume, some bubble bath, some cupcakes. Savoring pleasure. And we have envy with number 20, or the number 2. We have feel, and this mermaid looking like lady is immersed in a body of water. We have the moon behind her, and this growing from her head looks kind of like a type of mushroom that would grow on a tree. And we see all these fish tails behind her. Feel, and we have fear, more skull energy, Scorpio energy. A hand hanging on to these skulls. And we have marriage with number 3. 3 came through with the number 12, reduced. And 3 is all about growth, relationships, initial success. It is also Empress in the tarot. And it is also the Hangman reduced, which is about pausing, slowing down, seeing things from a different perspective. And 3 is also the World, which is a conclusion, an end of something. Okay, so let me sit with this energy, because it's not all sort of consistent here with what it's trying to tell you. And you can skip straight away to your main reading. I'll put the timestamp below. Okay, so this message is coming from a loved one, more as guidance for you. So maybe it's someone who knows you well, or just wants to communicate this message that there is something here that you've been trying to attain, and I think you're fearing losing this. I think it means something to you. It feels very special here, and it is something here that is highly guarded for you. I don't know necessarily that you have achieved it, or you have attained it, or manifested this thing completely, but I feel that you fear that it is slipping away in some way here. And there's an acknowledgement here that there's no doubt about you wanting to manifest something here or hang on to something here, but I feel like your energy is maybe one that is resulting in it being more difficult for you to attain something that you're wanting, because I do feel there is a lot of almost like a desperation to do the right thing, or to make it right, or to hang on to this thing so that it works out in your favor and it goes as planned, and you want to be able to do everything sort of right here for it to come together. And I do feel it's like a long-term thing, a vision you have, you know, of something that could last and could sustain for quite some time. And so we grip onto it, but when we grip on with fear mindsets, we start to get sort of in our own mind about what could go wrong and how our insecurities sometimes slip in there, and we might start to do things that compromise what we would otherwise do, just to assure that we get sort of what we want here. So the message here is that this is safe, okay? Whatever this is you're trying to manifest is safe. I don't feel this thing is going anywhere. In fact, there's confirmation here that things will be turning in your favor, and that you will manifest what you want. But there has to be being very present in our actions, what we're saying and doing. And it has to be aligned with, obviously, a truth we feel. So we have to get really in tune with the authenticity inside of us, or emotions, no matter how much fear there might be. And then there has to be sort of taking action or steps that are well thought out, well considered towards what it is that you're wanting. But we cannot be reactive. And so there's an energy here of I'm getting mixed energy, to be honest, and we'll pull some tarot to see. So either we have been very sort of spontaneous and not really prioritizing the right sort of things we're needing to do in action to really land something that I feel you really sort of connect with and want to manifest here, and have a lot of sort of heartfelt feelings towards whatever this is, because it speaks to your heart. So there's a dream, a long-term vision of something, but I feel like we're hanging on, but at the same time I feel like we're dragging something on the other end here of I don't know, like not in line with our authentic actions. And so we just sort of spontaneously do things here to in the moment, but it might go against what it is that we're wanting here, okay? And the other message is that what you want is also manifesting for you. It is coming in, it is safe, and your prayers have been answered. And in order for you to land what this is, there's a need for you to sort of take a step back and sort of relax, like loosen your grip here, the grip you have, because I feel like the grip you have on this thing is one of you fear losing it or not attaining it, and so we start to grip even more. We're going to pull some tarot to see what this is about. I do feel like whatever this thing is that you're wanting to hang on to or manifest, or that you see a potential with, is something you certainly want to do right by. Like you want to land whatever this is. And I feel like either way, like whether you're the person who seems to be I don't know, doing the opposite here for some reason. Let's see. I don't know. There's a kind of a interesting energy here I'm not familiar with. So let's ask spirits. Spirits, clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. What is this immediate message they're needing to hear right here, right now? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed. Thank you so, so much. You could be sabotaging something you really want here. That's my cat scratching, which confirms something. Give me 1 second. Okay, I was letting my cat out. So you could be on the end of sabotaging something you really, really want here. Okay, I don't know. It could be an energy around you. So our actions aren't aligned. And so we need to slow down and really think about the long term and what it is we really want here. Because I think we might fear that we might actually get what we want. And so we want to keep it safe, but at the same time, our actions aren't aligned with it. Okay, and the other energy I'm feeling is that we fear not attaining something we've been trying to strive for here. And so we've been doing things that are just pushing us and pushing us and pushing us more to force something here that is already safe and about to happen. So there's a need for you to remove yourself and allow the dust to settle. So I'm still feeling these two energies. Okay, so let's see. What's Spirit showing here? High Priestess. This is the intuitive knowing. This is Pisces energy. The intuitive knowing. Our intuition. 5 Swords. This is the sabotage. So someone is sabotaging, or you could be sabotaging. Okay, this is where no one wins. And we saw envy, so it's like maybe you're trying to really work with someone who's sabotaging, and so there's a need to just remove yourself, understand that whatever it is you're trying to manifest for self is safe, that someone else cannot sabotage this for you. And if you are the saboteur, sabotager, it's like you're knowing you want something, but your actions aren't aligned with it because you might feel as though, I don't know, you aren't prepared to get what you want here in some way, and there's a hanging on to something that needs to be released here in our actions. Essentially, this message is telling you to be very aware of what your actions are, you know, and to take very precise action, like aligned with what you want, but not over the top, and also not doing the opposite here and sabotaging. So to be very concise with our actions. So we have 5 of Cups, and it's in reverse. 5 of Cups is also a challenging card. So we have 2 5s here, because this is where we look back in sadness with regret and remorse, and we might be doing things and then looking back and feeling regretful or sad. You know, and with the Wheel of Fortune I kept getting, sometimes Wheel of Fortune for me could be cyclical behavior. So it could be we keep sabotaging something we intuitively know different. There is an energy of sabotage here around you, okay? Could be your energy. Page of Cups. This is the apology card. This is opening our heart space. Pages are about communication. Pages are coming through as inner child. Okay, I think something does speak to your heart here. It's coming through as an apology here. Bottom of the deck, which I generally start with, and I don't read bottom of the deck. Reverse Knight of Cups. There we are, showing our feelings. Okay, feel. And the Knight of Cups is how we express ourselves and show love. And we have the Knight of Wands, taking action. Okay, Knight of Wands takes action towards their passion and desires, and isn't held back. But sometimes the Knight of Wands is a little reckless and needs to slow down, because it's kind of an act now, think later type energy. You know, Knight of Cups is a little slower energy here. It's more aligned with how we feel rather than taking sort of knee-jerk reaction action. Are we learning something about our feelings? Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is one of the most attractive queens in the tarot. Someone we're attracted to. The Queen of Wands is very much a type of energy that makes things happen and manifests things. She doesn't chase. So I'm still getting two energies. And so I don't know who you are. And this could certainly be in a relationship here with the marriage, or someone you're attracted to, or a relationship you're wanting to attain, or something you're wanting to manifest as coming together that you're really pulled to here. Okay, and you could be this Queen of Wands that's trying to manifest something. And so if you're pulled to something that really speaks to you, I feel like you're in an energy here of sabotage and know better. And there's this reckless energy here coming through that's kind of doing things at an impulse, sort of a hedonistic energy, doing whatever I feel like in the moment, and then I feel bad about it. And so I need to not be so much like this page, which is a little bit of an immature energy, and maybe I owe someone an apology here. And it could certainly be this Queen of Wands, but sometimes we can't think straight when we feel like a page in the presence of a Queen of Wands. And that's how we might feel. And we might have very deep feelings here for this Queen of Wands. And the more we feel, the more discombobulated we get. But there's an intuitive knowing that we know better, that we need to connect to doing better. And so we would be required to slow down and understand that this is safe and protected, that we cannot completely just keep repeating certain things. Okay, keep repeating certain things here and expecting different results. That we need to be very present in how we're acting and understand if we're sabotaging. And if you are a Queen of Wands here, there's a need to slow down and remove your energy and know that the Queen of Wands can manifest what she wants. And by pulling it towards her, manifesting it towards her, she doesn't chase. She understands how she feels, and she puts a request out to the universe here, and then her actions are very much aligned with knowing she's going to get what she wants, because she's high value. She doesn't have to sacrifice any part of herself, so she can go and she can enjoy herself and take a break and slow down, because intuitively she knows what's meant for her is hers. She doesn't have to force anything here. Okay, because I feel like there's this feeling of sadness coming through here, and it's all tied back to our actions. And it's also tied back to how we feel. And so our feelings are driving our actions without really us slowing down and thinking about why we're doing what we're doing. So I'm going to pull another layer here, okay? I hope this is making sense for you guys. Sometimes it is blended energy, and that's why sometimes I feel like if it is in a relationship or a partnership here, sometimes the strong energy around you will also pull through. Okay, so let's take a look. Spirit, any final messages for pile one that they need to be aware of? Any questions they might still have right here, right now, in regards to this message coming through? I don't know why this is coming through from your ancestor here. There's a cloud of smoke coming from this skull. Well, certainly this is speak with the dead. So it's like a bubble cloud of speaking, but it looks almost like smoke. Spirit, final message here for pile 1. What are they needing to know in regards to this message? Anything I did not answer yet that is needing to come through? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile number 1. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, this is the energy that this was being communicated for you to embrace. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is more slow, reliable, solid type energies. Not very quick, very well thought out, very secure and confident in self. Judgment in reverse. Something we're not seeing because we're not relying, or we think we can't rely on it or depend on it or manifest it. Okay, there's a need for us to see something here. 9 of Cups, getting our wish upon a star. 9 of Cups is our emotional fulfillment, but 9 of Cups is also this hedonistic energy. You know, so we could be sabotaging self by kind of doing what feels good in the moment at the expense of the long term of what we want here. And so there's a need to embrace some sort of truth. Some energy here is coming through as a Queen of Pentacles, which is a very reliable, solid, long-term thing here that we're not seeing. Could be ours or could be us. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is that energy of, it's still coming through blended, you guys. Like, it doesn't get any more clear. So maybe you guys know what this is about. 7 of Pentacles. We put in the energy, the effort, the dedication to attain something we really want. And sometimes we don't see it, you know. So what do? It's like the message here from your loved one is you start putting in more and more and you burn out here at your own sort of sacrifice. But trust in what you've manifested here. You know, it's something you can rely on and depend on, that what's yours will come to you. But you might not be understanding this, okay? And if you're on the other side, it's like, instead of putting the energy and the effort towards what you want to manifest for the long term, you don't even bother. And you're sabotaging. You're not being honest with the part of yourself, and you're doing some sort of, I don't know, like instant gratification. Hanging on to things that don't really matter here with all these skulls that need to be released so you can have some sort of long-term wish that you want here. Page of Cups in the exact same spot. The apology. We're not seeing something about how we can apologize. We're not seeing something about our heart space here. Okay, judgment is where we are very, very honest and we take a look at everything that's transpired, and then we take proper action based on what we know. And we were getting a hangman energy in one of these things. Okay, I forget which number it was. And also with the slow down so we could think, tied back to taking precise action. It has to be aligned with what we want. It doesn't have to be quick. It could be very methodical here, but there has to be a trust. And I feel like we're not trusting and seeing. So if someone owes you an apology here, I feel it is coming, okay? But I feel like for some of you guys are owing an apology, or at least acknowledging your involvement in something not aligned to your greatest good, because there was some sabotage here. Okay, so I don't know if it's actually saying sorry. I think it is. I see smoke coming from this mouth. So someone's either going to tell you they're sorry, okay, or you are being encouraged to see something in order to apologize, because I feel like you've fucked up here, you know, if you're on that other side. At an immediate sort of gratification of a long-term wish here. King of Wands. This is the confidence. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now in the same spot where we had the Queen of Wands. So, divine counterparts. King and Queen of Wands, fiery energy. Maybe tempers got flared with somebody. with your counterpart, with your spouse, okay, with someone you're attracted to here, with this confidence, this is us not needing to sabotage because we know we can attain what we want for the long term here, okay? But this starts with us having to really put in the right sort of energy and not giving up on ourselves or giving up on a situation that seems very reliable here in order to sort of get this immediate gratification. Now, there is this getting what we want, but do we want something immediate or do we want something more long-term here? And I think that's where we're needing to really slow down and think. The devil. Yeah, feeling the devil all over the place here, okay? There's this hanging on to unhealthy ways of being. Patterns that are cyclical. Feeling stuck in some way here with how we've been with the devil. But the devil, as we know, when we understand that this is just us feeling bound by something, that we're not actually bound by anything here, we could break free and do the right thing if we slow down. Strength, Leo energy, Capricorn energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So, strength comes through when we need to face a fear. And the big old moon here is talking about a fear. So we're either fearing losing something, and so we're taking these actions that aren't in line, or either way, our actions aren't in line with allowing something here that is safe. Okay, I feel it is safe here right now for the moment. But we can continue to sort of sabotage ourselves by forcing something or by doing the opposite of what we want here. And so your loved one, and I don't know, maybe this means something to you, your loved one, let's pull some tarot around, your loved one is communicating this to you, that if you owe an apology, you should apologize. And your loved one is seeing your actions here, okay, and is wanting you to know this. So let's see, what is with this loved one, so that pile one can resonate with who this is and why this came through this way with the Speak with the Dead. And interesting because we still have this hand hanging on to dead things here. Are we trying to also maybe connect with a part that needs to be put away in some way here, you know, put in the safe, like locked away in some way here? What is this? Speak with the Dead. Who is this? And can we get some more information, spirits, so pile one knows what or who this is coming through as, or why? 9 of Cups. This is us wishing upon a star and getting our wishes, emotional fulfillment that we want. It's coming. It could come for you, but we need to be aware of our own actions. Are we hedonistic? Are we doing immediate things? Are we thinking about self only? Are we thinking about long term? Are we thinking about short term? So many things we sort of need to think about. Are we releasing things that no longer serve us? Okay, are we held back by devilly ways? So again, this energy is coming through. I'm not sure who this person is, but King of Swords. So this is the thought. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so we need to be very much slowing down in our thoughts and our actions so that it's in line with getting what we want here. But the King of Swords is very, very logical and doesn't do things here to sabotage self. And so I feel like this person coming through is someone very logical that's seeing something here, seeing what you want. And is also seeing you transform. So I feel like this is someone who's seen you grow. Okay, I feel like this is someone who's seen you grow and who has a lot of love for you, who wants to nurture you here with this nest. And I'm seeing 2 white birds here, which are giving me this marriage card. So a lot of you guys, this could certainly be a relationship. Okay, it's safe here with the nest, but there's transformation happening here, and there's a need to be very logical here in attaining what we want. So are we trying to please someone else, you know, rather than taking care of self? in order to attain something at our own expense, like I mentioned at the beginning, or are we so selfish that we are doing the immediate thing to sabotage the long-term success we can have with something because it means a lot to us and we don't know if we get it? So there's a need to really sort of slow down. Coming through from this person, Two of Wands in reverse. The choices we make, we have to be very much in our mind about, does the action I'm taking, the choice I'm choosing to do, line up with what is going to make me happy in the long term? And is this immediate action aligned with that vision I have of what I want to attain that emotionally makes me happy? Or am I trying to sacrifice a piece of myself now, for later, and losing parts of myself here with this sacrifice, when I should just trust and allow myself to enjoy the present moment? So I feel you could be on opposite ends here, but there's fear driving these decisions. Fear of losing and fear of, what if I get it? So I'm going to sabotage and not get it and then still want it in some way. Oh my goodness, pile one, that's your reading. Sorry it was full of that, but two ways to see it. It's very mirrored, and it could certainly be your energy and someone with you, someone around you. Okay, so that's what I got. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile number 2. You guys got Speak with Plants, and we're looking at an immediate message right here, right now from Spirit that you're needing to hear. So I've pre-shuffled oracle cards. I've not looked at them, and I asked Spirit to deliver whatever it was you were needing to hear. Okay, and so in order to tell whether you resonate with this pile, I ask you lean into your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear, to determine whether the messaging is resonating for you. And you can do this by me laying out the cards and you tapping into your intuition and tying it into my intuition and seeing what we see. So with this first card, Speak with Plants, I am getting a tie to nature here, I'm getting a tie to nature, and I'm not sure why it's coming through this way. This could be confirmation if you do like gardening, or if you do like the outdoors a lot here, is coming through. But I feel there is there's cultivating something here, that I feel you're trying to cultivate and grow or protect. Let's see what's coming through. We have healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Wow, well, that's a straightforward message. And so what we're cultivating is healing. And so it could certainly be very healing for us to connect with nature. Let's see. What is this message? More flowers. Okay, and this is the lotus flower, which grows in the gunk. Difficult times, but it's still able to flourish. And here we see a dragonfly, which is cutting through illusions. 5 is challenging because this is all about conflict and loss, but it's also about change and rebuild. And we have body and soul. So a lot of healing coming through here of self. A grand symphony, look at that, 27, or the number 9. 9 is the Hermit, all about self again, self-reflection. And with this grand symphony, it's us sort of playing the music of our own authentic self, dancing to the beat of our own drum. A hummingbird right there, which is about, the nectar of life here. And yeah, more flowers. So, okay. We have 24, or the number 6, Let It Go. More hummingbird energy. Hanging on to a rope that's tied around the heart. We have simplicity. And we have number 8 with constellation. Scorpius, retribution. Look at that. Scorpius, retribution. Okay. And we have cultivating prosperity. That's what we were feeling with the plants, cultivating something. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Look at this wheelbarrow. And this garden, more gardening coming through. Carrying connections, 14 or the number 5. 5 coming through again. And we have illuminate, hermit energy with the lantern here. Shining the light on something, reflecting on something, explore. And it looks like this person's walking through a forest or a garden of sorts here. Big tall mushrooms. Things are connected here in some way. And we have lovers, number 15 or the number 6. 6 coming through twice. And 6 is the lovers in the tarot. It's also the devil. 15. And the devil, when with let go, is more we're bound in some way to something here. So let me sit with this energy. You can click on the immediate reading, the timestamp below. And so let me just sit here and see what's coming through. I feel you are healing, okay? And I feel like you've been hurt here, you know, and it's something that we have to cut through any sort of idea we might be hanging on to, or pain we might still not be completely accepting and seeing as something we need to see through clearly, truthfully, and then release. And when we release the pain, you know, easier said than done, it allows us to move into a higher vibration, to vibrate, okay, musically here we see, in a level that allows us to go towards what it is that we wanted all along, because we might have not have got what we wanted at one point or got hurt. And so we stick to thinking that is the be-all end-all, and that journey is dictating, you know, what is meant for us. But Spirit is saying what's yours will come to you, and any karma in any situation with anyone that has hurt you will even out here, okay? So there's a need for you to release the pain, the thoughts, any idea you might still be telling yourself in your mind about something that might be untrue, and allow yourself to release this so that you can free yourself from some sort of energy that is impacting your vibration. Because I think what you want is the choice to be free to attain what you desire, you know, and what you desire might have not have come to you. It could have been in the form of a relationship. And so a relationship is waiting for you, but potentially the one that has hurt you here is not the one. Okay, and so if we maintain an energy here of not allowing ourselves to heal from that, then it won't allow us to explore towards connecting with the one that is. Okay, so I feel like there can be movement here for you energetically in a loving connection. And this will come when we learn how to rebuild ourselves, and we sit and really take an honest look at ourselves and everything that's sort of transpired, and we say, am I hanging on to a pain? Am I in an energy that I can release, but am choosing to actively, mentally, emotionally sort of relive over and over, rather than when this thought comes, I think it and send it on its way? Because I feel like your mind, body, and soul needs to come to a higher vibration here. And I feel like a matrixy experience that we had is really impacting our soul vibrational energy. which in turn will impact our future of what we can create and who we can connect with here, whether it be a loving relationship or exploration of something new that we enjoy, that we can have happiness again. But we have to cultivate this joy in a way that protects it and is very aware and present when we're outside of joy, when we're outside of alignment, and trust that the universe will bring, karmas in the right direction. So if we're loving, kind, and compassionate, we can expect to have kind, loving, compassionate things towards us. If we've done someone dirty, then we can expect to get karmas in that way as well. Okay, so your messaging here is, if you need to connect with nature, you can do that. Or if you need to connect with music, you can do that. If you need to connect with sitting outdoors, whatever it is that you're going to help you to heal, to release, so we don't have to suppress anything and reject it when it comes. And we have to acknowledge the pain, and then we have to send it on its way, because hanging on to it and reliving the same thing here starts to create something that doesn't exist. And it keeps us frozen and stuck on someone, some connection, something. It doesn't allow us to have choice for movement. So there's something beautiful here you can attain if we can rebuild ourselves, if we can really be honest and take a deep look at us. Are we hanging on to some pain here of a relationship that was painful, stuck, or not allowing us to explore a certain side here? I feel that would bring in what is actually meant for us, because what is meant for us, again, doesn't weigh a thing, and we don't have to fight. It is light. So let's see what your tarot is saying here in regards to this message right here, right now, from spirits. Spirits, for pile number 2, what is this immediate message pile 2 is needing to hear right here, right now? What is this message about? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed. Thank you so, so much. 3 swords. Lots of pain here, okay? This is being separated from the one we love. Heartbreak. Someone's words, actions, intentions have caused this pain. King of Cups. Someone we love deeply. Okay, King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Loves the deepest here. And sometimes doesn't know how to take action on his love. 9 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. What it is that we want. What makes us happy. Attaining our wish here. 2 swords. 2 swords is the indecision card. So we sit here, burying our head in the sand rather than taking action, because maybe one of them is us sort of hanging on or seeing that there's pain that has happened or could happen again. And so we sit rather than taking action on what we truly want here. And I feel like what you want is some love, some emotional fulfillment, something here that you're not sort of taking action on because we're nurturing some sort of pain with 3 swords. Okay, Page of Swords. Pages are all about communication, and pages are also early stages of things where with the swords, it's like getting very clear, like starting to think about and ask questions about, why am I stuck, or why am I sitting here 2 swords? Like, this is really starting to ask questions and get very honest with self and take a look at this pain, this 3 swords. Maybe we haven't peeled back the layers of the pain so that we can heal. And so it's impacting our future relationships, our future exploration, our future partnership. We're frozen in time here on someone or a situation that has happened that has hurt us really bad. And it's impacting your future. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so we don't even bother towards emotional fulfillment, what actually would make us happy in the right here, right now. Pile 2, you've been hurt. And I don't know how long ago it's been. And for some of you guys, it feels like it was a long time ago. And I'm not downplaying it, but it's a long time ago. And we haven't dealt with this Three Swords. And so it's impacting your future and what can make you happy here. Because I feel like you want emotional fulfillment. You want love. There's something you can really feel deeply about. A relationship you can connect with here. You can get what you want here and be absolutely happy. Okay? Like, it's really tailored to you with this Grand Symphony. It's something that's over the top here. But I feel like in order to get here, we have to crack open and take a look at and be very sort of curious and asking ourselves, why have I not made a decision here one way or another to take a look at this Three Swords? I can move forward, or why can I not then move forward because I am still nurturing or coddling some sort of pain here? And so this puts me in an energy of not being able to put energy and effort in manifesting something that could be secure for me, that I could start to explore and be free and connect here, okay? Connect with a person, connect with a relationship, connect with someone who cares. It's going to take rebuilding here. And so we need to cultivate this healing, but we also cannot cultivate our pain by not addressing or looking at it. You know, and with this dragonfly, it's like we need to cut through illusions. That's this Page of Swords, by being very sort of curious and asking ourselves more questions about this Three Swords. You know, like, were we sort of present with the pain that we needed to feel yet? And if not, why not? Okay, why not? Can we do this? 8 coming through. 8 is all about the Strength card, and that's about facing our fears. It could be about being too held back, needing to allow ourselves to move forward. So I feel like there's something you need to let go that is frozen in time, and it could certainly be another relationship. So we need to do the reflection here, okay? Self-reflection. Get very honest and start to shine the light on devil energies. So, yeah, gardening coming through, planting coming through, music coming through very strong here for you. So you could sit with that to sort of allow yourself to heal. Also, mushrooms coming through very strong. So I don't know if you do recreational mushrooms. I feel there's an interconnectedness here to you and what's going on all around you. But I feel like it's a beautiful, magical world here that you cannot explore right now. Because I feel you're frozen in time, nurturing something here that needs to be nurtured. So I should say staring at something. So, spirits, what am I missing for pile number 2? What more do they need to know here? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're not manifesting something. Something's frozen in time. Queen of Swords. I don't feel this is your energy now. Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, has someone been mean to you or said something cold to you? I do feel you need to get certain, okay? You need to get certain and clear. But I feel like this Queen of Swords is someone who puts a boundary. And this is somebody who acts in truth and mental thought rather than in a heart space here, okay? So I don't know, has someone said something to you? Or has seen something here and has cut you out in some way? Something's stopped. Ace of Wands. Yeah, like maybe someone you wanted to pursue, someone you had passion with might be no longer here engaged or wanting to engage. 10 Wands. This is a heaviness here, okay? This is carrying the 10 Wands of burden. So we feel very weighed down by an inability to move, to manifest something. Wheel of Fortune, stuck again. Okay, things turn for the worse. Things turn for the worse here. And it could have been something we might have felt very destined to move forward. The universe kind of put a halt to something here. And so we feel very stuck. 8 of Cups in reverse. We're unable to walk away from what doesn't emotionally fulfill us towards what does emotionally fulfill us. And this starts with getting very honest and clear about what we want, what we're attracted to, what pulls at us, what we desire, okay? And so I feel like there's this hanging around pain, which keeps us stuck. which keeps us not manifesting, which keeps us heavy energy. The Star, this is all about getting our wish, hopes for the future, long-term vision. Okay, this is also the Destiny card with the Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like there's some part of this destined thing that you're wanting to attain that will make you happy, that I feel you can, but we need to release heaviness of pain that's happened in the past here in order for things to move forward, for things to manifest. Okay, so that the universe can work with us. But we got to get very honest here with the Queen of Swords and with this dragonfly. And if someone's put up a boundary here, there's a reason why this has happened here. This has stopped something here, something cyclical maybe from happening here, something that was a burden, because there's a need for you to walk away from what doesn't emotionally fulfill you and not to keep pursuing pain. Okay, so we're just going to get final words and see if we could get guidance then for you, or just what does Spirit want you to know about this then right here, right now. Spirit, for pile 2, painful message, and what will help pile 2? Final message for pile 2. 4 Swords, healing, reflecting, sitting with our 3 swords. Okay, the 4 swords is where we sit with our heartache, but we're very honest because we sit with the 1 sword, the sword of truth. We look at the pain. You know, what's caused this pain? Where's the pain stemming from? We sit in this 4 swords. We have time to heal. We don't shove it down. We don't distract. We don't avoid. 7 Wands. And we fight for what we want. And you have the upper ground here to get what you want with the 7 Wands. This is us being on the higher ground here, you know, but we need to stand our ground. And we can't be defensive, and we cannot fight against the heartache and the heartbreak. We need to face it, deal with it head on, 2 Wands, or else our choices are removed. We cannot choose the path in which brings us the star, our happiness, because we're led by our fear and frozen. So we're at a crossroads. We can choose. If we get stuck with the fear of looking at our heartbreak, we don't move, and the choice gets removed from us. Okay, if we're too defensive here. So we need to reflect. We need to be honest. We need to sit with the pain. And how we do this is we let the thought come. We don't resist or try to control any of the thoughts, no matter how painful it feels coming through. And then we thank it. And we thank it for coming. And we ask it. And we talk to it as we would a child. What would you like me to do? What would make you feel better? You know, what would make you feel better, pain? And so we put it in a place that we're able to reconcile and say, I am not my experience of the past, so we can let go of anything that's holding us back. Because I do feel with these 2 hummingbirds here, you know, this caring connection, we have the Lovers, like, I feel like whatever you're wanting here, to have some sort of union explored here, I feel like could be yours, but there's a real need for you to allow yourself to release whatever's holding you back here. Okay, and this retribution, like, I just feel like whatever's meant for you will come for you, as long as we deal with the present right here, right now, and not to resist or fight. And if someone's done you dirty, they will deal with their own karmas here, okay? And it's not as difficult maybe as you think this would be, okay? That's coming through as well. Like, there's a lot here that you can sort of rely on that will help you sort of get through this, but there's a need to get mind, body, and soul in balance. Okay, so pile 2, that's your message. I hope that helped you, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, hello, my gorgeous pile number 3. You guys picked the eyeball, and then there's a hand coming out of it, and it looks like the hand is saying stop. It's slowly crawling out of the eye. Now, eyes for me are all about the intuition, seeing something here, but then the hand is, like I said, it feels like it's saying stop. So what are we looking at? We're looking at an immediate message here from Spirit. Okay, I do ask you to use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is for you. Only you can tap into your intuition, and you can do this by sitting with me through the card layout. If you want to go straight away to your reading, you can do that as well. And let us take a look at what this immediate message is. So the only thing I was really getting was a High Priestess intuition here with the eye, which is Pisces, and this is stop. So we're seeing something we want to stop, you know, maybe about ourselves or maybe about another that we know to stop, or intuitively we're trying to stop. Okay, or put a brakes on something. So step back, yeah. And I don't look at these cards at all. I have not seen them. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective you need. Look at that. How synchronistic. The perspective with the hand. So are you too involved in something here? That you're not seeing the forest for the trees? Or are you wanting something to stop? So you're wanting to take a step back. Let's see. Give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up by our lives. We feel lifted up, and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. So I'm getting 6 pentacles from this give. 41 or 5, a higher view. Yeah, this is the greater perspective. And look at the owl's all about knowledge and wisdom. So we've experienced something here, so now we can see better with our understanding that we have. That's High Priestess, also an understanding, a higher perspective of something here, and see it differently. 17 or 8, the storyteller. Yeah, there's been something that's happened. Okay, this is also knowledge with the key and finding the solution. The ink pot with the feather pen. Blank book. I'm writing the story here. The storyteller. Seeing beyond. Oh my goodness. Third eye. Again. 36. Or the number 9. Seeing beyond. Heart space. Beautiful. And we have 37. Nebula. Helix. Eye of God. Protection. Oh my goodness, eye analogies coming through. Eye of God. Protection. Step back. Embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. And door to romance. 33. 33 is about reproduction, creativity, humor, joy, and harmony. We see the keyhole here in the heart. And we had a key here. And this heart's in a cage and the door is open here. Door to romance. Embarking on an adventure. Sovereignty. Freedom. And nurture. Okay, pile 3. Let me sit with this energy for a bit. You can click straight away to your reading. Okay, pile 3. I think you're a really ascended type of person here, and you've had an experience here that you kind of can see something now, you know, and you know that you can write your own future here. I feel there is a feeling of reaching some sort of liberation here. And I feel like this is all in your sort of control. Like you have the power here to allow yourself to be free of something here. And so I do feel like Spirit is saying that you're highly protected. Spirit's on your side in regards to what has happened here, okay? And that you will be blessed and given what is meant for you. And I feel like whatever was sort of stuck here, yeah, even the air balloon is having a higher perspective. Every single one of your cards is talking about you being very enlightened and seeing things for what it is from a higher perspective, and having a higher understanding, and just really being ascended here. And maybe your situation was something that was very either low vibrational, or just you got too wrapped up in the weeds of someone else's drama or a situation here. And so I feel like you want to be liberated or working on freeing yourself from this. And so you can. Spirit is showing that you absolutely can here. That it's yours to attain. So there's a need for you to keep sort of nurturing yourself rather than feeding, you know, any energy towards something that you feel intuitively isn't aligned to your greatest good here. Okay, like I feel like there could be a situation in which things were just not even the latter. Oh my goodness, you guys, every single one of your cards here is giving me the same energy. It's like rising above a situation, you know, knowing better, and Spirit saying that maybe we got too in the weeds and wrapped up with something that you're putting your brakes on here because you're seeing some greater truth. And so, although something might be low vibrational here, we could still send it love and send it on its way. You know, we do not have to be stepped to its level. We could see beyond the 3D matrix of what has happened here and see the bigger picture, that what matters is what we want to sort of attain for self and our experience. And this is the solution to forward movement and us freeing ourselves and being able to gift ourselves what we need, the energy we need in order for us to break free. And I mean, we have door to romance. So I just feel this is like you're feeling really trapped, stuck by something. And I feel the doors are opening to set you free in a way here, because there's been an experience here that has allowed you to see something different. And so I feel like when we break free from whatever this is, we set on a new adventure, you know, or the world's our oyster. And we sort of cannot forget what we've experienced here. And I don't think you will, because I think you're coming out wiser here and knowing what you need to sort of give to self. But that you are protected here by Spirit, and also the fact that your understanding is also protection here. Because you realize that you have the control here to guide yourself towards what is right for you. When you lean into your heart space and do the best thing for self, if it's coming from a loving place, it's then reflected around you. So I'm going to pull the tarot because I don't know that I'm getting the full message here. I feel you could certainly be very psychic. I feel like you could certainly be seeing something that is more true to what is actually happening. And so intuitively there's a knowing, and you could see it. And you've accepted something here, I feel. Okay. So, spirits, for pile 3, why are they seeing this message? What is this immediate message right here, right now for pile 3? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So, we have 6 wands. This is having success. Okay, this is having success. And the world in reverse. So, this is about closure, wrapping up cycles. In reverse, it's like we're almost wrapped up a cycle here. So, I feel like you're at the stretch of having success. Like you're right at the tail end here of something. You know, like you're seeing beyond maybe a final obstacle here, or you're freeing yourself of something here so you can have success. Like you're almost done this chapter, I feel. 2 Pentacles. This is about choices. Okay, 2 Pentacles is sometimes the turbulency, the up and down. And this 6 Wands is looking to me like a 6 Swords in a way with the boat, where we're getting out of turbulency in order to find victory. So Yeah, I feel like you've been in a five sword situation, that you've really had to take a step back or be the bigger person or see the bigger picture, put a stop to something here, maybe free yourself from something and give yourself the nurturing you need here in order to free yourself and protect yourself here from the turbulency. Ace of Swords in reverse. So Ace of Swords is all about the truth and seeing clearly, and in reverse, sometimes it's just not seeing. Us not seeing something clearly, us not being very honest with something, or not understanding something. Ace of Wands, so in two new beginnings. Ace of Wands is all about our passions. Wands here with the 6 wands. So 6 and Ace is 7, and this is about fighting for what we believe, standing our ground. Sovereignty. Standing our ground. Okay, I think I see 2 wands. This is again 2 pentacles, 2 wands, a decision. Not letting fear get in the way of making a decision at a crossroads. I feel like something hasn't ended just yet in your world, and you're being asked to make a decision here in order to have success towards what you truly want here and stand your ground. Because I think you're not seeing what it is you're potentially wanting to see or understand something about your situation, which is keeping you in a 2 pentacles. Knight of Swords. Yeah, confront what you need to confront here, okay? 5 wands. Confront what you need to confront here. So you might have to come into some honest communication with somebody in order to finally conclude something here. Set yourself free. Have an understanding. Because I feel like this key's about an understanding. The owl's about an understanding. And I feel like we're not clear about something. And so it keeps us kind of in this 2 pentacles, in this back and forth of 2 minds and turbulent situation that we want to either close the chapter and move on and have success for self. But we need some sort of closure here. And in order to do this, we want to know what we need to do here. And we don't want to let fear get in the way. So we stand our ground. You could certainly be victorious. We need to be like this Knight of Swords, which is take action, take action in getting the truth, even if you have to challenge someone on this, okay, with the 5 of Wands, because someone could be combative. It could be a group of people combative. Okay, let's pull some more and take a deeper look at what this messaging is. Spirits, thank you so much for this message. For pile 3, can we just get a deeper look right here, right now? What is this message about for pile 3? The Chariot, success again. Okay, you guys got 6 of Wands, now the Chariot, which means pretty much the same thing. You winning, but now this is major arcana. The universe is protecting your action here to have forward movement and success. Cancer energy. Star, getting your wishes. Long-term vision, okay? You're seeing beyond some sort of thing here because there's a long-term vision. Star's all about healing and hope, getting our wishes. Something destined here with the universe, the Chariot and the Star. There's something destined here for you, okay? You need to confront something. 2 pentacles in the exact same spot. I feel like you're in a 2 pentacles sort of situation here. 8 of Wands, forward movement. Okay, fast moving energy. Having a breakthrough here in your situation. Queen of Wands in reverse. Underappreciated, undervalued. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Justice in reverse. I think someone was unjust to you. 7 swords in the reverse. So we were seeing Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody becoming very honest about their deceptive ways, or sabotage ways. And I feel like someone was unjust, and potentially a situation is unjust, and you're in this 2 pentacles. And so I feel you want to be free of this sort of situation here. And I don't know, it's making you feel undervalued here in some way, okay? And not appreciating you. And instead of maybe pretending like we're okay or pretending like things are fine, in order for us to have success and have a breakthrough here and attain some long-term vision to close out whatever we need to confront the thief that stole the swords. Death. Massive transformation here, okay? An ending. We need to put something to bed, okay? Something to bed that I think needs to be confronted, that we might have been trying to not see, or we have not been clear about. So we need to attain the clarity we need here. 10 Pentacles under that. This is a long thing, okay? Like the world is long. 10 Pentacles is a long-term thing. 10 Pentacles is also the family card. Stability, structure, you know, this tree, stability, structure. The heart space is right here. So I feel like there's a need for you to confront something that's keeping you maybe as an option here, or not prioritizing your desire, your need, your wish. And I feel like you need to take the bull by the horns with the Knight of Swords and the 7 Wands and fight for what you want. Okay? Create your own sort of story here and give to self, but also know that the universe is giving to you whatever you want. You just have to free yourself from any situation that has you feeling stuck. Oh, it's raining. So, beautiful people, let's take, yeah, it just started raining. Cleansing. Final words. What am I missing here for pile 3? What are they needing to know right here, right now? Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message. What is pile 3 needing to know right here, right now? What did I miss? Queen of Wands coming out again in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag. 5 of Cups. Looking back on sadness, regret, feeling sad. Queen of Wands in reverse could be the mask we wear when we pretend. And it could also be feeling very underappreciated and undervalued here, okay? And this is a high-value queen. And when she's in reverse, sometimes also this queen could be quite manipulative or vindictive in some way here. 9 Pentacles. This is the self card. This is the sovereignty. This is the confidence in self. Why is this Queen of Wands in reverse here, Spirit? 3 Swords. Pain. Okay, someone's actions, intentions, and words cause this pain, heartache, and right by this heart space. 3 Swords. 8 Swords. In a mental prison. 4 Cups in reverse. So, this 8 Swords is giving me this caged heart, okay? I feel like you were in a situation, okay, and this is energy around you, in which I feel you might have felt like you couldn't necessarily be your authentic self here. You're seeing something different. And I feel like it's with great sadness here that we've been sitting, okay, looking back on a situation, feeling very hurt. And I feel like we felt very stuck, but I feel like you have the confidence here and you're absolutely capable of breaking yourself free from a situation that has you feeling 2 Pentacles, has you unclear, has stolen something from you, has been unjust. And so I feel like instead of staying and wallowing here in 4 Cups, where we're looking at what didn't work and woe is me and looking at what we cannot have, we're kind of getting out of this, and we have the ability to get out of this. And I think this is exactly what you do by confronting what you need to confront here, okay? And I feel you are going to confront what you're going to do here, and maybe this is reassurance to tell you, yeah, like, have a boundary here in regards to how people are sort of treating you, because I feel like you understand something here about yourself that goes beyond whatever's happened here, which I feel is below you in some way. Tower moment. So, the false falls away. The stuff that no longer sort of supports a solid structure or 10 Pentacles, we can no longer build on it. So the tower does need to fall in order for us to build, you know. And so I feel like something might have seemed like it was a 10 Pentacles, solid in some way, but it was really a tower. And I feel like you go back to this 9 Pentacles, which is more about me, more about self, sovereignty. Like, I need to do best thing for me. Never mind what this 10 Pentacles is, because 10 Pentacles is usually like a group of people, a family, a situation that's established, to more of an independent self. Okay, when we let the tower fall, what doesn't need to stand? Yeah, self. 9 Cups, 9 Pentacles. What makes me happy? What can I sort of do for myself here? Confidently, successfully. Okay, you have the success card pretty much everywhere. You have the Chariot, you have the 6 Wands, you have the 9 Pentacles, you have the 9 Cups. Allow the fake to fall. Yeah, the fake. Allow the fake to fall, okay? Your fake self, the fake person that's around you, the fake situation. Whatever's fake here needs to fall in order for there to be a nurturing of something that's actually fruitful, you know, something that's actually true, to free yourself. Okay, I think you can see this, and I think you can rise above it, and you will get what you deserve here. Okay, this is balance, this is an equal distribution, and I feel like you're protected as long as you continue to remain in heart space and your intentions are good. Then you have nothing to worry about here. Okay, so you might need to step back from a situation, take a little pause, and then I do feel